Hello, everyone. I'm going to read to you today from the writings of Chen Wei Ming. He was a well-known practitioner and scholar who studied directly under Yang Chen Fu and also Sun Lu Tang, two great proponents of Tai Chi. And here he is writing in his book on questions and answers on Tai Chi Chuan. This section is about Tai Chi physique and achievement. And the first question is, what kind of body is best for Tai Chi? He says, all kinds are good, but some are stiff and others are more supple. In the beginning, when you start to practice, there are differences. Generally, thin persons are more agile and less sluggish than heavy persons, whereas heavy persons are somewhat more stable than thin. So both physiques have good and bad aspects. If both types practice rigorously, they'll achieve the same result. Many practice the martial arts, but why is it that so few become famous? I heard from Professor Yang Chen Fu that mastery could only come if you had a good teacher, worked hard, were strong and agile, and subtle and smart. With these prerequisites, you could achieve a high level in 10 years. Suppose one person is strong and one less strong, and they study Tai Chi for the same length of time. Will the strong one prevail in push hands? For the first few years, neither will have listening energy. Both will resist, and the strong one will have the advantage. But when they reach the stage of listening, the listening energy stage of no resistance and no disconnection, the wrist and leg become very agile. At this time, the strong one will no longer always prevail. So how do you judge then whether their level of achievement is high or low? Superficially, when two people push hands, both will win or lose. If you judge the form carefully, when a stronger person opposes a weaker one and cannot prevail, the weaker one has a better level. After all, based on body strength alone, the stronger should have the advantage. They do not prevail only because their level of achievement is lower. There are many different schools of martial arts, and they often criticize each other. If they don't test one another, how do you decide which is best? Even by testing, it is difficult to tell. If A, with 3 years of practice in one martial art, opposes B with 5 years of practice in another martial art, and B prevails in the contest, it may be because of A's lower level of achievement rather than his martial art. Age, physique, strength, intelligence, the school, all these ingredients go into evaluating a contestant. Such a test may be valid after 5 or 6 years if the students are both at a high enough level and taught by famous teachers of different martial arts. When Tai Chi is practiced, it should be slow, but when it is demonstrated, it is so slow that it often bores onlookers. It is not flashy like external schools. How can it be made more interesting? The spirit of Tai Chi is gathered internally. Those who know this can appreciate it, but is not good for demonstrations. Tai Chi is for the cultivation of oneself, not for applause. But because Tai Chi is for health and longevity, and we want to promote it, when we demonstrate, we must not be too slow. The old-timers would do the form at different speeds and use moving push hands with turns and so on in order to generate interest and stimulate the audience. And the last question, if I aspire to mastery in Tai Chi, how should I practice? His answer, 5 things are necessary. First, you must believe in it, allowing no doubt to creep in. Second, Once you've selected a teacher, respect them and what they teach. Third, without perseverance, you can do nothing. Fourth, be patient, so that if 5 years doesn't work, use 10. If in 10 years you don't succeed, use 20. If you are not brilliant, you may not quickly succeed, but if you have great patience, you will inevitably get it. Fifth, you must be humble. Even if you have some achievement, don't be proud. Every martial art is unique. You must be humble in order to study, and then you can know yourself and others. Do not let pride underwrite your failure. The words of Chen Wei Ming. This was translated by Benjamin Peng, Jen Lo, and Robert W. Smith.